Jai Shri Krishna, and today is the Srimad Bhagavad Day, and we are continuing. We are doing Canto 7, Chapter 9 of the Srimad Bhagavad Discourses by Swami Tejomayanandji. Yeah, and we are on page 414. And today we are going to talk about universal Dharma. What is Dharma? In my mind, Dharma is more than duty, more than religion. Dharma is that which is right for you depending upon your, whether you are a man, a woman, a married man, a married woman, a soldier, as we described the Varnas last time. So, and at different times also, your Dharma when you are young and as a young mother is different. As I always say that as a young mother, your dharma is to be there for your children and look after them. And when they become older, then maybe it is to let them go. But let me read, okay? So, universal dharma. As is a man's nature, as are his mental impressions, so will be his dharma, his duties in life. One's specific dharma is based on one's ashram and varna. Of course, ashram is, as I told you in the last lesson, that ashram is whether you are a brahmacharya, that is, you are still in the student, grahast, married, and maybe earning for the family, or vanaprast when you are just ready to start leaving, like letting go of your attachments and looking towards the forest, and sannyas when you literally leave. So it is based on one's ashram and varna. In addition to this is the universal fundamental dharma of values, which is the same for everyone, whether Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra. If Brahmins must study with honesty and integrity, does it mean that merchants should not be honest in their business or that politicians should not be truthful in their administration? No, because good values are the universal dharma of all, regardless of time, period, life, stage, caste, gender, race, or nationality. This is why when Raja Yudhishthira asked what dharma is, sage Narad first explained universal dharma irrespective of man's stage or situation at any given time. He must still always be virtuous. So whatever varna you belong to, whatever ashram you belong to, young or old, these are the principles of dharma. To adhere to dharma, the scriptures advise us to embody virtues. Satya, so which are the virtues? Satya or truthfulness is to know something by valid means and then to express it exactly as we know it. Daya or compassion is the melting of one's heart for all living beings. Tapa is austerity, the practice of self-control. Saucha is the purity of body and mind. Titiksha or perseverance is to undergo all experiences, joy and sorrow with equanimity. Please read this again. Since it is coming to you as a video, read it again because these are the different values. Dhamma is the control of sense organs. Sama is the control of mind. Ahimsa is never to cause anyone pain. Brahmacharya commonly refers to celibacy, but it literally means being ready to observe whatever discipline is necessary. Whatever discipline is to know Brahman, the substratum of the universe. Arjava is straightforwardness of the heart, never having a deceitful notion towards anyone. Santosha is performing one's duty and being happy and content with whatever result it yields, being equal-minded towards everything. So, if I remember correctly, I think even in the Patanjali, besides the yoga practices, they tell you that you have got to adhere to all these values, you know. So this is where I will stop because I do want you to read this over and over again and ponder on it. Only then will it start making sense. And not only making sense, it's not only a question of, as I've told you earlier, the first is the Shravan, comes from the ears, you hear it. Then comes the Manan, thinking about it. And then comes the Nididhyasan. So everything that we learn in the scriptures is all connected. So until our next Srimad Bhagavad lesson, you take care and God bless.